are you doing, Aries? Aries. Welcome back. We're going to jump right in to your November reading. And welcome. We'll get right to it. Find out what's going on with Aries for November. So what do we have for Aries, November? Okay, for the month of November, we have an energy of major transformation taking place, major change happening. As you all know, the death card resembles, out with the old and the in with the new, or a death to the old and a birth to the new. So there's a lot of changing happening in your life around the time of the 1st of November. And we're gonna talk about that. So in the beginning of the month here, we have a message of magic, and when I see this message, it normally lets me know that it's like you're finding yourself, right? It's like you're finding the magic that is you. It's like you're getting back to something. You're getting back to something here. And whatever it is, it's like it's kind of like an aha moment, and you're realizing that it's almost like it's kind of like I don't need anything or anyone. I am amazing myself, And then towards the middle of the month here, which is interesting, we have the message of like not reclaiming your power. So not reclaiming your power kind of goes against the first message that we got here. So it's like an up and down kind of energy that's happening throughout the month of November. Okay, so because at the end of the month we have a relationship that is either on the rocks or, basically a relationship that has ended or is going to end here at the end of the month. And if this has something to do with the relationship, I'm getting all kind of messages now when it comes down to that. If you're feeling like you're yourself and, you're finding yourself, in other words, and then you're like losing power, this feels like it could be a relationship that could be taking a toll on your well-being, shall we say. But let's shuffle up, find out what's going on with that. And obviously this message isn't for everyone. If you're single, then, but, it could be a friendship, so take it however it resonates with you. So let's talk about magic. Okay, so yeah, it feels like it's a back and forth in the home front here. It's kind of like it's like you have this moment where you're feeling like yourself at the beginning of the month, in the midst of your home life being not where you want it to be, and feeling like there's no growth in a situation with a relationship. Okay. You feel like it's like you have support in changing things, but it just doesn't feel like it's where it should be. And so it's like you dig deep within yourself to rely on yourself to feel better in this situation, because you don't want to leave. Six of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's like you don't want to leave, or yeah, it's like you don't want to leave the situation. So you deal. For some of you, there's lots of financial support in the relationship, but the home life is just like not where you want it to be. It's just no good at all. And you just don't see any growth in it. You're just sitting stagnant. Let's talk about the middle of the month here. Reclaiming power. What's this about? Not reclaiming power. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Okay. So for the not reclaiming power in the middle of the month, it's like not letting go of something that you feel bound to, which it looks like it's a relationship that you feel bound to. You feel bound to this relationship, and there's some kind of tower moment that's coming in the middle of the month here, you know, and it's a very challenging time in the middle of the month here, because it feels like everything is, you know, being stripped away from you. In other words, when the tower comes into play, it's like spirit knocking the foundation down, because, you know, it's not working for your highest good. If your soul isn't happy, and again, this isn't for everyone, but definitely there's a lot of tests coming in for you here in the middle of the month, Aries. So you have to, you know, look out for that and prepare for that. But this is, it feels like you're making a choice to let go of something that you feel bound to, feel stuck to, you know, like, you know, devil energy is just feeling like something is like you're bound to something, you know, like you can't stop, you know. Again, I'll give an example: overspending, overeating, you know, toxic relationship, controlling relationship, you know, something like that. It feels like it's like you've been wanting to do this, but you haven't done it. And so it looks like spirit steps in to do it for you. Okay. And it's a lot of differences of opinion when it comes down to this situation. And everyone's arguing and can't come to a conclusion when it comes down to this situation that the tower is involved with. But you definitely have some support here. And for some reason, I feel like it's support from spirit. For those that feel like they can't get out of this and move on with their life because they're financially bound to a situation where they're with someone and that person is the breadwinner and they don't have the money to leave. Okay, that's an example in which I feel this is very close to this situation. If they don't have the money to leave or whatever, you have the support. You have the support of spirit to make this move, and that's why I believe that the tower is coming into play here, Aries. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Let's talk about this Lovers in reverse. Okay, so when it comes down to this Lovers in reverse, which symbolizes a relationship, you know, ending or on the rocks, on getting ready to end, it looks like a new opportunity is coming in for you, resourcefully, financially. Looks like a new opportunity is being presented from spirit here that'll help you move towards your finances. You got the Emperor came out sideways, as if you're moving towards, you know, working on your finances. There's going to be a lot of sadness here. You're going to be looking back at as if you feel like you lost out on something. after this happens. That's for those that make the choice to actually move on from this situation and start working on whatever it is that they need to do to move themselves forward in their life. You know, a lot of people don't move and leave from situations. They either, you know, they stay stuck and, you know, they try to work it out and figure it out. You know, maybe it's not everybody's time, but this is for the ones that actually are going to make the move and get out of this relationship. It looks as if you're receiving support from spirit. You're receiving a new financial opportunity that can help you resourcefully, that's going to help you with your finances, okay? And but again, of course, when you leave something behind, you reminisce on the good times and you think about what you might have lost out on. But just remember that you left for a reason, and you know there's still 2 cups that are behind you that have not been spilled, and you should probably look towards those cups and new beginnings that you could have, and to make yourself happy. You know, at the bottom of the deck we have the star. Okay, so you know, that's a message of healing. You know, having wishful thinking about moving forward. That's what you will have, but at the same time you'll definitely, you know, reminisce on things and feel like you might have lost out. It's never easy right away, you know, but it gets better if you're trying to move forward and do things for the better in your life, you know, especially with those that are dealing with any kind of abuse. I mean, from mental to physical, you know, it's good for you to move forward and do without that kind of stuff. If you're moving out of something that is abusive and not making you happy, then, you know, good for you. Very good for you. All right. Spirit, what advice do you have for Aries moving forward in November? It's time to let go of everything that happened to you in the past moving forward, because you've been through a lot of battles. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Saying put all the distractions behind you. Put all of the distractions behind you. And get rid of the sneaky energy. Get rid of the sneaky energy. Get rid of the third party. Wow. Some of you are dealing with a third party in this situation. Third party, some of you that found out about it in October. Yeah, it's time to put this behind you as quickly as you can and focus on your future, because it's hard for you to move forward with positivity while you're dragging a bag of skeletons from the past. You know what I mean? Dragging a wagon of skeletons. It's hard to move forward with positivity with all of that stuff behind you. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to move forward while looking back. I mean, there's so many ways to say that. Just remember, it's a reason why you're leaving. And don't forget that. What does your higher self have to say to you right now at this time? If you were asking, if you came in here looking for an answer to a question, the answer is not at this time. Your affirmation for you for the entire month here, and probably for forever, is to say, I will, okay? Write it on something. Every day that you get up, I will blank. I will blank. You know, put your goals up there and say, I will. And the advice from your higher self is to listen more, whether it be listening during conversations that could make you upset, or just listen more to the signs that Spirit is trying to, you know, guide you with. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have find your happy. Okay. If this message resonates with your situation, please hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with me. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Peace.